The corporate media is dying and the new media revolution is here. It is time to fight for the truth. Tousi TV is leading this fight. The channel that challenges the mainstream media and the political establishment, from the left-wing nutters to the globalist elite. Join our revolution and help us win for freedom and common sense. Become a Tousi TV Plus member today and get access to uncensored shows, documentaries and our chat forum. We are the media. Hello everybody, welcome back to Tousi TV. I'm Maya Tousi and this is the latest update on the saga of the policing in the United Kingdom. Once again, independent reporters, journalists and even activist journalists are being massively targeted by the police. This time those related and linked to Tousi TV and of course many others as well. And there's a massive conversation to be had about freedom of press and broadcast media in general. The police and the establishment continue to take the establishment approach that you must be, and actually even if you are a part of a trade union to have a press pass, you will still be targeted. So it's not really just about those of us who don't have a press pass in terms of the trade union. We had Alison Pearson, who's a part of the trade union and has a press pass, and she still got targeted by the police. So it's not really just about us. It's not really just about playing the victim card or whatever, anything like that. I will stand up for everybody, including Owen Jones, who is a left-winger. Now, there are those who do simply reporting. There are those who are an activist journalist, and that also includes obviously people like Niak. That includes Owen Jones. He's an activist, but he also is a journalist. Obviously, if you, whether you do report the facts or your own opinion, but finding stories, that is still journalism. And Owen Jones, even though I hate everything that he stands for, he still does his own journalism. Now with very, very weird thoughts and ideas. What's been going on over the last few days is absolutely disgusting. It's been going on for a few weeks now with this channel and some others as well. But last night things escalated because for those who know Sammy Woodhouse, who's recently joined Tousi TV as a documentary maker and journalist, she's been doing this on her own for a long time. For years, she's been fighting against the establishment when it comes to the grooming gang cover-ups. She's been defending and fighting for the victims and survivors. She's been doing great journalism as well as activism, obviously on the side. Last night when we had the vote in Parliament, when the Labour MPs decided to reject the vote to have a national inquiry, she received a phone call from the South Yorkshire Police for her reporting on X. Then we're going to talk about Niak as well. Some of you already know what happened to Niak. And we're going to talk about the rest of us as a whole on Tousi TV, because we have some update about what I'm going through, what we're going through with the leaked report from the police. First, let's talk about Sammy. She said last night, "I've received a phone call from South Yorkshire Police tonight about my reporting on X. They've asked me to delete posts and not to report on Rotherham professionals moving forward, even though they are not reporting restrictions on the case. I would like to add, the information I've reported came directly from South Yorkshire Police over 6 months ago. It's also been in the public domain for over 6 months. I would also like to add that the police officer didn't really have a clue of what was going on." Reminds me of my own case with the when they leaked the report, when they sent the police officer, DS Jazra, round to my house. He didn't know. They didn't tell him any details. He said, "I'm just here to deliver the message that this has happened. I don't know anything about anything." That always happens, obviously. But there was no injunction on what Sammy was reporting last night about Rotherham, and the police were just being dictatorial. That you don't really do that. There was no court order to block Sammy or anybody from reporting that. This is embarrassing for the police forces or police services, as they say them these days, these woke tarts. Now, when it comes to Niak, a couple of days ago, when he was reporting on behalf of Tousi TV from Westminster in London, he was annoying Jeremy Corbyn by asking him repeatedly, "What are you going to do about grooming gangs?" Jeremy didn't like it, and obviously the police formed a line, but Niak was still there with his camera, asking questions. And then the police pushed him, and then they threatened, saying, you shouldn't touch us. We're going to arrest you. And then, obviously, Niak decided to stand up to the police. He got the details of the police officer, which we have also reported yesterday on this channel. But Niak is also going through what I'm going through from back in December. If you guys remember, on the 30th of November, we had that protest, the pro-Palestinian protest on a Saturday in central London. This was the photo before the protest. Obviously, we had the Niak, we had Mark Burbuck. Obviously, Mark was there as an activist to do a counter-protest. But Niak and I, actually Niak on that day was also, I believe, counter-protesting. Yes, he was, yeah. And I was just reporting. So there was an issue with the police were going around writing a report as we continued. So they do that all the time. They say, oh, Tousi TV is here, blah, blah, blah. He's doing this. Niak is over there. Write it down. And then they publish their reports when they went back to the police station. The report was leaked, which on principle is wrong. Because if they can do that, what else can they leak? What else can they actually... Can we trust the police with our own information? Our names were published. And then they obviously admitted. They came around the house. And then the second leaked report happened, which wasn't actually about me. It was mostly about Niak. So he still has that one as well to deal with. We did file a complaint, which was obviously, this is the confirmation that I received in terms of the Independent Office for Police Conduct. We've also done, obviously, in terms of the data breach, obviously the GDPR kind of issues as well. But this was weeks ago. This was, well, over a month ago. We still have not heard anything, right? We got our lawyers just to obviously continue to chase them as well. But I had to send an email following the actual complaint. This is what I've sent earlier today. Urgent follow-up. Dear DS Jazra, that's Anish Jazra from the Metropolitan Police, if you want to check him out. I am writing to follow up on my complaint concerning the unlawful leak of a Metropolitan Police report that mentioned my name. Obviously, I'm complaining on my behalf because obviously Mark and Niak, they're also doing their own complaints separately. As you are aware, this breach has caused me significant distress, heightens risks to my safety, and undermined my trust in the Metropolitan Police Service. To briefly recap, the reports in question included false claims about my actions at a pro-Palestinian protest on the 30th of November, where I was present in my capacity as a journalist. This document was unlawfully leaked and subsequently disseminated on social media. The leak has not only portrayed me unfairly, but also exacerbated existing threats to my life due to the nature of my work as a journalist and public figure. While I understand that an internal investigation by the Professional Standards Department is underway, I am increasingly concerned about the lack of communication regarding progress or outcomes. Given the serious implications of this breach, I believe it is reasonable to expect timely updates and transparency in handling this matter. I kindly request an update on the status of the investigation and any steps taken so far to address this breach. Additionally, I urge the department to prioritize accountability for those responsible and outline the measures being implemented to ensure such violations do not occur in the future. I trust you understand the urgency and gravity of this matter and look forward to receiving your response promptly. Please confirm receipt of this email and provide a timeline for when I can expect further updates. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Yours sincerely, Maya Tousi. So this was obviously at 1 p.m. They're not going to respond quickly. So we're going to have to give them about 10 years to respond. So we'll wait for that. So the fascinating part about this issue is, I've been saying this for weeks. I think what they want to do is they want to treat it as an error, right? It's like our admin error. Oops, we're doing something happened. Don't worry about it. We are dealing with it. It's none of your business. And we will correct our own mistakes. And then that's it. I can assure you, if I don't chase this up, they're not even going to give me an update about who it was, why it was, how it happened. They're just going to treat it as an internal admin issue. So we have to continue to push. We have to find out who it was. We have to find out what measures they took to punish that person. But again, what is the point of having the police trying to actually pretend that they're keeping us safe. Well, and that the problem I had, and I mentioned in the email today to the police, was that it wasn't just the breach in terms of the principle of the fact that you are leaking our names. It was the fact that they misrepresented what I was actually doing. And where is that leak report to us? It's somewhere. Hang on. Where did I put it? Now, good luck finding that. It's somewhere here. I think I've lost it. It's somewhere around here. If I could find it, I think it might be downstairs. The issue with that, look at it. Look at all this. This is all bills I have to pay, by the way. I had them next to the computer for the past week. I still haven't paid the bills. It's somewhere. But I did mention in the initial report a month ago. I did read it because what they did was essentially they said, Maya Tousi is here antagonizing. Like that's not what I was doing. That made no sense. You can see the evidence during the actual live stream. If you watch the whole live stream, that is literally not what I was doing. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I poke the bear and provoke, and which is legal. But not. I don't know what's going on. It's not here. It's fine. I'll find it. Well, it's on the live stream. You can watch the previous live stream on this. And they're literally laughing at us. They're basically saying they're treating us as outlaws. There's a problem because if you go around saying Maya Tousi is doing something that he's not doing, basically being a troublemaker, you are giving ammunition to the enemies of Maya Tousi, Islamists and the far left, to say, well, according to the police, Maya is a bad man, is a troublemaker, so we're gonna have to be vigilante and go bring him down. You are putting a target on my back, you idiots. Like your police officers on the ground were just talking nonsense, but just because your colleague put it in a report and took it to the police station doesn't necessarily mean he was telling the truth. You can watch the body cam on the police officers. You can, especially the one that had a conversation with me about the Hezbollah joke with the pages. That was a funny one. Just watch that and watch the live stream. The evidence is there. Lunatics, absolute lunatics. So Sammy's going through that. Niak is obviously going through the 2 leaked reports, and obviously what happened with Jeremy Corbyn the other day. And I'm still waiting for this nonsense. It's Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. Suvicha from Ivan saying the police need to leave our Sammy alone. I know, just leave her alone. She's not doing anything wrong. She simply reported what's in public domain, also published by the police. It's just embarrassing. Leslie Manning, thank you, saying when will we actually stand up for our rights? This government is absolutely corrupt. If I could actually stand up and protest, believe me, I would. And Ivan again says they will lose the complaint paperwork. Man, I got the receipt. Yeah, they tend to lose a lot of paperwork. By the way, when we say paperwork, it's metaphoric. It's not actual paper. We're talking about the digital paperwork, not the actual papers. But yeah, that's what Ivan is talking about as well. Jan says, I'm afraid all this was inevitable to see. Look at it this way. You are obviously a threat. Excellent. I don't want to be a threat. Well done. Keep it up. It's so bad. On the way to 1 million subscribers. We are definitely on the way to 1 million subscribers because we've now exceeded 751,000. And obviously, we have to celebrate together. So we're going to give you 50% discount for Tousi TV Plus annual memberships. If you join on an annual subscription, go on tousi.tv, use the promo code WIN50, WIN50. The link is also in the description. Use it before I go fully bankrupt. Now, and obviously, if you want to watch Sammy Woodhouse's new documentary, she's working on 2 new documentaries for Tousi TV Plus. Subscribe now. Go on tousi.tv, join us, so you can watch it. Do it. All right, so the police do not care about the truth or the law. It entertains them, wasting our time. They get paid for it. True. Just Me is reporting what we've already reported, saying Howard Cox stepped down from reform because of what they did with Tommy. Yes, you can watch that report on Tousi TV if you go on the channel, live streams. the previous live stream of before this. Vinnie King is back saying the police are as corrupt as our government. I mean, that's a big allegation considering how corrupt our government is. Also, the police is part of the government, so it's the same thing. So, Bill Salt says, glad to see real journalism is still alive. Just about. Mark Gardner says, when you're good at what you do, people tend not to like you. Yeah, sometimes it's jealousy, sometimes it's paranoia and fear. So, Tousi, if you're Jewish, come live in your country of Israel ASAP. It will only get worse. I am not Jewish, actually, but yeah, I'm Team Jesus. But although Jesus was a Jew, no, I'm a Christian. But thank you. Although I do love Israel, and we have a lot of good friends and supporters of Tousi TV in Israel. Long live Israel. Where are we? Ivan says, beware of Persians reporting the news. Persian blokes reporting the news. Mike says, let's all change our names to Tommy Robinson. That should F the Gestapo GameStop. How is that going to confuse them? Imagine 20,000 people protesting in central London, all called Tommy Robinson. That would be a little bit weird. Mark Humphreys says, everything always eventually will come to light. Then you will see them all throw each other under the bus. Yeah, that happened after the lockdown, where after the whole COVID thing as well. Eventually, they all were thrown under the bus. Although some of them got promoted. Like Chris Whitty, Patrick Vallance. I'm like, where is the accountability? It's so embarrassing. What is this? Maureen Roberts says, Tousi TV Plus ad looks like a Quality Street Suite advert. It does it. Oh yeah, it does it. It's purple. Maya, well done for all the hard work. Police, leave Maya, Niak, Mark and Sammy alone. Does it look like a... It does look... It looks like a... What's the other one? No, Celebrations is red, isn't it? Yeah, that's more Quality Street. Oh, now they're going to sue me. I love that. That's a funny one. I don't care. If it makes you hungry, subscribe. Super chat from Nina saying the police have to get a grip. It's getting really stupid now. Great news, getting near to 1 million. Whoop, whoop. We try. Jacob says, leave the banana man alone. He just wants his banana. I agree. Tracy says, how much is membership? You can go on tousi.tv and find out. It's what we're giving you the discount. So you could do the full membership, one-off fee, £30. So hopefully that helps. But you do get access to all the documentaries and chat forum, and you will help us stay independent. And obviously Sammy is going to do documentaries, 2 documentaries coming up soon. You can watch that as well. So if you want to support her work, because obviously her work is now going to be supported by Tousi TV Plus's membership. So even if you don't like me and you like Sammy, join Tousi TV Plus. All right, so Trooper Bear says, former Federation of Independent Journalists fight together as a group. That's the plan we have. And I'll be speaking to Andre Walker, and the idea we have is to set up an independent body so we don't have to be part of these left-wing trade unions, because I don't believe in trade union movements. We'll do it like an association. That'll be easier. And it will be cross-party. I don't really care if you're right-wing or left-wing and doing journalism or reporting or activist journalism. Don't really care. Yeah, you can also join. I don't expect them to join, but they can join. That's the idea. It's not supposed to be a right-wing or left-wing thing. But it says, does look like Quality Street. Hang on. Is it the same color there? Hang on. Almost. I'm going to put it next to each other. That is quite funny, actually. So, also, it's been going on since 1936. So this is the promo. And then, you can put this here. You can't tell the difference. Quality Street or Tousi TV Plus. Quality Street. Yep. Trademarked. I'm going to get sued. All right. Anyway. Now I need chocolate. Look what you've done. Christina, thank you so much, Christina Morrison, for your super chats. Feel free to save the super chats and join Tousi TV Plus. It's better. Where are we? Jedi Wifey, which I love that username, by the way, Jedi Wifey, says, we are the media. True that. Quality, not quantity. £30 is a bargain. £30 is definitely a bargain. Now, there are people giving out £10, £20 super chats. If you do that, you get full access, one-off payment, £30, done. Yeah, Tousi.tv. Here we go. Keep plugging. Win 50. Do it. All right, that's the last one to do. First Evil 100 says Elon could be right on what he said about a civil war in the UK happening. You can only push the people so much before they snap. While Islamists laugh at us, happy that they have the traitors helping them. The police are complicit. That's why they cover up. And Jacqueline says, I'm already a member of Tousi TV. Do I have to pay again? No. What? No. If you're a member of Tousi TV Plus, which is on Tousi.tv, no, it's down here as well. Where is it? There we go. There. Tousi.tv. It's different to the YouTube membership, by the way, because that's on YouTube. That's controlled by Google. It's not in my control. Yeah, if you get access to Tousi TV Plus, it's better. Sheila says, Met Police, Bananas, and Banana Man must be left alone by order of a Myers Mafia. Exactly. Fear the Myers Mafia. Anyway, Mike says, you are quality, Maya. What is going on here? This is why they call this channel a cult. It's not because of me, it's because of people like Mike. Stop it. And Vinny. Vinny doesn't help. All right. Love you all, by the way. Aaron Bacon. Every time I see his name, I get hungry. Says that's UKIP colours. You know it. So how gay it is. Is this why I get accused of being a UKIP supporter? Because the promo is purple. Brilliant. Oh. Fight, 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 Nadine Gardner says. Phoenix also says, by now I think everyone should consider the police service a clear and present danger to the British people. To be fair, big shout out to the good police officers out there who are doing a good job. Your colleagues don't really help, especially those at the top. They don't really help. I know you guys are trying to do your job, but the other people, not really helping. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, Quality Street. So no, Tousi TV Plus, join, annual subscription, 50% off. Use the promo code WIN50. Go to Tousi.tv. I'm Maya Tousi, and we are the media.